Good day, good day, good day. This is the Home Profit Coach here, Howard Martell. And we're going to talk about a very, very important topic, talking about success principles, right? We're going to talk about from a great actor who I admire the different roles that he's taken over the years. His name's Mr. Denzel Washington. And we're going to talk about 11 things people learn too late in life. And this can apply in your business too. A little bit about myself. I'm Howard Martell, known as the Home Profit Coach here in Hampton Roads, Virginia. I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. In my first younger years of my life, I served for 20 years, 10 days in the U.S. military, in the U.S. Navy. I retired from that career at the ripe age of 39. As I screeched towards the age of 52, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit, and I've been an entrepreneur of some type for the last 30 plus years. I've lost track. It wasn't until the last 20 that I really, really started to really get into my wheelhouse and definitely understand concepts of list building, understand concepts of how to definitely make money from home. So we're gonna do a dive into some of the hard-earned wisdom that Denzel Washington has, one of the most respected actors and thinkers of his time. Once shared 11 things people often learn too late in life, and you can apply this in anything that you do. There aren't just life lessons, they're fuel for success in business and beyond. Fall forward. You're going to embrace your failure. Understand as a business owner, you're going to have failure, and you have to remove your stinking thinking from that realm, whatever niche you're in. Doesn't matter. I don't care if you're an influencer on TikTok, it doesn't matter. You need to be able to believe in your vision that you have. You need to have faith that that higher power is there to help you along the way because he gave you those spiritual gifts. We call him Yahweh. And that's what got me through so many things. It got me through the military, got me through the times when I was able to come home from deployment, without any serious injuries, and there were some people that I worked with that didn't get to come home. And that was one of the toughest things you have because one day you're talking to this individual and the next they're gone. And then their families have that burden to live with their life that are alive. So that's part of the sacrifice that military members do is that people don't see everything that they or their families go through. So definitely you need to embrace that failure concept. So Denzel says every failed experiment is one step closer to success. In business, you will stumble, but you will fall back or fall forward. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. See, most of the people who say they're gurus have had many, many failures. I mean, look at Einstein. He had many failures and stuff. Thomas Jefferson, people that you read about in history. See, I'm a history buff. I love going into history because history consistently repeats itself, like it repeats itself in society. Every 4 years, people get up in arms based on some party affiliation. At the end of the day, who cares? At the end of the day, until you can get your life in a very, very good situation, both financially, spiritually, and leaving that legacy for your family, failure is going to be in your life. And see, failure is a way for worry to get there. And then when that comes in, that's when Lucifer comes in. That's when Satan comes in. So, just a little tidbit from my personal experience in my younger years. Two, you'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. Legacy over money. You can't take things with you once you return back to the ground. So instead of striving to be like the Joneses, I still haven't met the Joneses. I don't know who the Joneses are. Do you know who the Joneses are? I don't. Why don't you just be like yourself? Like, be like Howard. Be like Joe. Well, whatever your name is, Cindy, Stephanie, it doesn't matter. Be like yourself. You're uniquely created in his image. So stop the madness of trying to be like some superstar when you're not gonna make the NBA, you're not gonna make the NFL, you're not gonna make the Major League Baseball. What you're gonna do is you're gonna concentrate on your specific mission, whatever it is. It could be at your job where you are providing a valuable service and you are taking care of the customer. And what I learned about that in the military is that customer service is number one. Typically, the customer is right all the time, but if the customer disrespects you, see, that's the difference between a person who hasn't been in the military and one who has. See, respect is earned. Respect is what gets people back home safely. If you don't respect a process or a procedure, that could cost somebody's life. And see, that's the last thing a service member wants to happen to their comrades. So remember this: tomorrow's never promised. Always hug your family, tell them how much you love them because you never know when something bad could happen. And have the ability to create that legacy so the next generation can do even better than you're doing. At the end, nobody cares about your bank account. What matters is the impact you made. Build a business that serves, not just sells. See, part of my mission is ministry in the marketplace. That's my mission. So if I can reach you through that without pushing it in your face, but using examples of how God has blessed me and my family consistently, not only in my career, but in my schooling, but in my health. And also at the end, it's creating that stewardship, that wealth transformation. So, three, dreams without goals are just dreams. A dream is just a wish unless you plan, execute, and commit. Set deadlines, take action. Denzel warns goals on paper are just dreams with deadlines. If you have a goal on a paper, you're doing great. But what tools do I need and how can I be the solution provider for my customers, for my clients, for my team? Work with proven systems. Don't just join a company and think that because you have a website, you're going to be successful. It doesn't work that way. You got to dream big. Do you think Michael Jordan, after he's cut from his junior high team, ever thought he'd be one of the most prolific athletes in the world? Think about Tom Brady. Just examples. I mean, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal. But Shaq came from a very disciplined upbringing. His dad was in the military. So you see, there's a different concept there. Yeah, maybe his dad wasn't there as much because he was deployed, but guess what? His family was grounded, and Shaq wasn't going to be a knucklehead all the time. Look at him. He gives back to his community. He has created multiple opportunities for him and his family generationally through the different ventures that he partners with. Um, Still does broadcastings on TNT, for example. These are just examples of people, ordinary people who have been God-given gifts, that had a gift to dunk a basketball or to throw a basketball into a hoop and made millions because of that. And then they applied those principles in business and its success. So dream without goals or just dream. You need to plan, you need to execute, and then you need to commit that. You need to commit that to your memory. You need to follow people who have laid the pathway. I tell people all the time, my pathway is because of the mentorships that I had over the years and the continued mentorships that I have with people who have had success. Yes, I've met multimillionaires, and they're normal people like me and you. But you know what makes them different? They're about the relationship first. Their products will sell, but people need to know how much you care first before they'll ever take their wallet or that piece of plastic out saying, I want to commit. Nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Playing it safe, that's the riskiest move of all, whether it's launching a product or quitting a dead end job. Greatness demands courage. Military teaches you that too. Honor, courage, and commitment. That's our core values in the Navy. Stay hungry, stay foolish, keep learning. Comfort kills growth. The moment you think you made it is the moment you stop growing. Stay curious. What that means is read, acquire knowledge, take a class on entrepreneurship, whatever your niche is. So these are very powerful. Right now, let's tie it back to your home based business. If you take one thing from Denzel today, let it be this success that's easy and stay consistent. Why this works. Here's an optional if you know some information that you would like to be able to motivate with and stuff, I'd love to be able to communicate with you. These are just some of the things that you can do, right? When it comes to your business and understand the concept. The money is in the list, the business is the list. If you want to know what Howard's doing, you can reach out to me at facebook.com/home profit coach. You can reach out at home profit coach. You name it, just type my name and you'll find information that I have shared out there because I believe knowledge is power. And there's no secret with me. I'm going to tell you what I've been using. I'm going to tell you my statistics. But then you have to apply it in your business and how that will help you in your business. If you want to know what Howard's doing in the marketplace, that link down there, or let's go to my banner. Hold on a second. Show the banners here. Let's go here to this. Right down over here. If you're part of our global marketplace, the One Marketplace is launching June 2025. If you're overseas, get your pod position in today. We are launching overseas starting in June of 2025. We're currently in the United States, Mexico, Canada, and we are expanding to your country very, very soon. So get in your One Marketplace. One of our digital products that gives you access to this is our Voyager Travel and Concierge service. Now, we're going to have tens of thousands of products just like Amazon, but does Amazon pay you to shop? And we're going to help you build your team. With that being said, take care. God bless.